not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same. I hit you on that celly. You said you needed 5, that was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied, time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping, you slacking, impatient, be waiting, confused like what happened. You get attitude cause I'm getting mad, cause you wanna take 20 minutes and a half. And on top of that, I gotta get gas out of the freeway, pick up traffic. What the is you doing? We gotta dip, 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 dip. Cardi, yeah. Watch your tick, 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 tick. Waiting for that last minute for your hell. Now stop playing games, girl, and bring your downstairs. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 5 catches, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you've had a monster one.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Taken from just outside the 30. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3". They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Play action. Here's Stroud. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Stroud on 3rd down now. And Ingram, and now look at this, big gain but a fumble. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look to make sure that they have it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Another tote for Etienne. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Stevenson. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jacobs going to try the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert now. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Eluding, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
3rd and long. It's Herbert. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So time to see Jacksonville get on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud to throw it. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up. Check.
Running out of the gun with ETN. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Stroud looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Stroud out of the gun here. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. That play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Taken at the 37. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. And the ball is knocked out, and the Raiders pick it up. There he goes left side. He's at the 30, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ready, go.
On first down, here's Stroud. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He'll get this underneath to Stevenson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Handoff running left is Etienne. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. It's taken at the 26. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Open man right side is Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Stroud. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. Patterson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Herbert's throw taken in by Adams. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. To the air again, Herbert. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that will be incomplete as well. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Stroud. Right side to Williams. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stroud now on 1st and 10. A very quick pass to Ridley. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here goes Stroud again. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Slant complete to Etienne. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This a 33-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A nice little juke, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The second down throw now from Stroud. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Here we go.
On first down, Justin Herbert is swing that out wide to Jacobs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the 50, here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now Stroud. He targets Ingram for another grab. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. A give to Etienne running right to about the 35, 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And Stroud now to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run with ETN. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll try the left side with ETN. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. Oh, under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. Patterson's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Dances by him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. They needed 3, he doubled that, he got 6. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he can't hang on to it. And the screen never got started. The Raiders on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now. It's 16-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Stroud now on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun. Stroud. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Etienne up the middle. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To throw with Stroud. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Give me that ball, defense! Give me that ball!
Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Herbert. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? You turn over, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now London down by 12. 1:16 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Throwing, Herbert. Able to connect with Jacobs. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Herbert going to throw. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Herbert to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Herbert. And that's complete to Adams. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Herbert on 1st down now. Looking deep for Adams. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire 2nd half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Jaguars, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.